Onions are a unique crop in which, based on where you live in North America, determines what variety or what type of onions you're supposed to grow to get bulbing onions. If you're in the South, short day onions. If you're in the central portions of the United States, let's say Central California to Washington D.C., kind of in that area, you want a neutral day onion. And northern portions of the United States, Canada, you want long day onions. And to be more specific on where you're at, you can do that. You can go to your favorite search engine and find that specifically. But that's a general ideal. Now, if you take short day onions and try to grow them in the northern area or long day in the short, you're going to get green tops, but you're not going to get any bulb development because that determines by day length on that. So that might be one reason why you're not getting onions like you think you should. Secondly, we're starting them from seed, and this is the preferred method for the best success. Obviously, maybe not everybody has the availability to do such. There are two other options which you can start your onions. You have sets, which are the tiny bulbs, and you have starts, which are the green-like bundle of pencils. The secondary method, if you're not going to do the seed starting method, is the starts, which is that big bundle of green-looking pencils. The reason why that is the preferred method secondary to onion seed starting is those are live plants that you're going to get at your garden center at the time in your area when onions are ready to be planted in the ground or thereabouts. Those will grow relatively decent. The sets are the little bulbs. These are not the preferred method because onions are biannual, and this means you plant them this year. If you don't touch them, they'll go into dormancy over the winter and they'll come back and they'll put a seed pod on the second year. Leeks are the same way in the seed pod biannual method. So what you're doing with that little set is you're planting that onion, which was harvested sometime this past November, December, early January. It's come to your garden center. You're putting it in the ground. Now that bulb is thinking, oh, this is my second year of growth. And a lot of times it will grow, put on somewhat of a bulb, but put a giant center stalk on, have a massive flower, and it will go to seed. Those are not good for storage. The plant, the bulb is totally edible, but the reason why the storage is not good on it is because that seed stalk, where that flower is on, has actually grown through the actual bulb, so the storage length is very short. So seed starting is the preferred method. The onion starts, or the bundle of pencils, is the secondary method, and then the sets, or the little onions, is the third method, which I don't recommend for the reasons we just covered.